Good morning and welcome to the Backpack Trader Training Room for Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not financial advice. Trade your charts, not mine. Trading of this type carries substantial risk and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, we'll set that aside. We do have a crude oil inventory session coming up at 10:30. Market is about to open, and there is a get in sync long on the YM. Soybeans has a get in sync long also. That is an add-on trade. Market just opened. Soybeans triggers in. YM has not triggered in yet. And Micro Russell goes short, but that was too fast to catch. Unleaded picks up a short. Its first trade of the morning. Plenty of time to get in that. Right around the 50 EMA now. Crude, no trades yet. Crude's been a slow market this morning. YM with a long trade. I'll have to look and see if that was too fast or not. I'll be with that in just a moment. All right. Unleaded back to the entry. There is a long trade on the Micro Russell. Definitely should have been in that. That's a bigger than usual trade. That's a target. Yeah, that one's big enough for target 2 to be our first actionable. Targets 2 and 3 on this one. Short trade on soybeans. Touches the entry. If you're in, that's fine. If not, push it down a tick. Pound Aussie with nothing. Okay, the YM missed the long. And definitely should have been in the short. That short would exactly a 20 tick target one. That's going to be a one and done on the YM. So I'll run the, and the long trade would have been successful as well. So we'll put unleaded up there. And see what Micro NQ has to do for us today. Start time is still, we're in our session now. 4 minutes after market open. Soybeans does trigger in. Unleaded short, soybeans is short, Micro Russell is long, and there is a short on crude. First trade of the 9 a.m. session coming after 9:30. That is unusual. Status quo. No changes, no news this morning to push the market around. Quarterly earnings as usual going on. YM on, unleaded on Spotlight. YM was one and done on Spotlight. 20 tick range bar. That's a 20.002 momentum bar on TradeStation. Soybeans is a 5 tick range bar. 1.5 or 1.25 point momentum bar. Micro NQ is flat. Pound Aussie on Spotlight is flat. Micro NQ is on Catapult. Micro Russell's on Catapult. That's in the long, now coming below the entry. Crude is flat with a pending long trade. Unleaded is in a short, trying to push its way down through the 50 EMA. Stop and reverse. Make that 30024. So we're still in the long currently on Micro Russell. Still long in the Micro Russell. Pending short on crude, short on unleaded, and short on soybeans. Please do say hello in the chat. Crude triggers into the short. Micro Russell still long. Micro Russell. Micro Russell started trailing. This bar got us our 70% of target one, but it ended up closing down. So now we start trailing. Our trailer now is at 043. And just three, and now we go to 046. So that's 047. So that is a break even. And we haven't even hit money management yet. Money management is at target one. We're already at break even, so we don't even have to worry about that. Short trade on the Micro NQ. Just triggered in. Oh, and that's in wonderful. There we go. And we stop out at break even on the micro Russell. Crude is still short. Unleaded is short. Soybeans is short. Micro NQ is short. Pound Aussie and the micro Russell are flat. Soybeans pushing down through the 20 simple moving average. And micro Russell pushing higher now. That trade is complete. Unleaded hit money management, and I believe it hit target 1. Target 1 was 749. Yeah, we got to 748, so that is target 1. And we are trailing at 781. So target 1 traders, this will be one and done for you. 35 ticks for target 1. And at least 2 on the, so the entry was at 84. So I got 3 ticks on the trailer so far. Micro NQ with a small push down. Crude trying to turn back upward. Micro Russell and Pound Aussie are flat. Crude is short. Unleaded is short. Micro NQ is short. And soybeans is short. So 2 flat and 4 short. Crude taking heat. Micro Russell setting new session highs. Micro NQ just sitting right at the short entry. Soybeans trying to continue short. Unleaded stopped out. Target 1 traders are done. Target 2 traders are +6 and needing another trade. Unleaded in the top right now. That's an RV. Micro Russell is in 2K. Top left. Crude in the top center. Pound Aussie bottom left. Micro NQ bottom center. And soybeans bottom right. Soybeans is on the counterpunch strategy. Micro Russell and Micro NQ are on catapult using custom Renko bars. And Pound Aussie crude, unleaded, and YM are all on spotlight using range bars. Long trade, we do stop out on the short trade on the Micro NQ, transition to long after the short closed. Definitely should be in this trade. That's not looking good either. Taking heat. So Micro NQ is long. Soybeans hit target 1. So this will be a one and done session for soybeans. 11 ticks. 2 3/4 points. 3 positions still remaining. Target 2, target 3, and trail. Micro Russell is still flat. Pound Aussie is still flat. Crude is still short. Took some heat, but now pushing down toward money management on the short trade. Micro NQ is long. Unleaded is flat. Target 1 traders are power of quitting. You are done. Target 2 traders plus 6 ticks, needing another trade. That was successful. No, I don't believe we're close enough to get a short trade off the 200. That's gone too far, I believe. Our high is 796. So it'll be 798. And yeah, that's definitely going to be too far away from the 20 to get a short trade. That's second full loss on the micro NQ, and we have a short trade. We did have time to get into that. There's money management. That's going to be a break, at least a break even. Crude needing to get down to 62.84 for money management, 83 for target, it looks like. Yep, target's at 83 and 75. Soybean stops out, so it is done. $11 ticks on target, 3 additional ticks, 1 tick times 3 positions on the trailer. 14 ticks, 3.5 points. $175. I'm going to move unleaded down there over that so we can keep an eye, kind of watch what's going on with the YM. Just missing target 2 on the micro NQ. All right. Crude oil, getting money management, so stop will come to 93. And it looks like we stopped out 31 3/4. Yep, stopped out for break even on the micro NQ. So 2 losses and a break even there. Break even trade is all we've had on the micro Russell. Nothing yet on pound Aussie. Oh, this is going to be a shame if this comes down from here. Crude stops out. Break even there. Plus 2 ticks. Needing another trade. 10. That's the end of the 9 a.m. session. Starting the 10 a.m. session. Actually, no, not starting the 10 a.m. session. We've got a crude oil inventory report in half an hour, so we're not going to do a 10 a.m. mini session today. Do short trade on the micro NQ. Unleaded still flat. Crude short and micro NQ short. Otherwise, everything else is flat or complete. We can take one more loss on micro NQ. Up to 3 more trades. Long trade on the micro Russell. Definitely time to get into that. Got a wick on that, but it's big enough that target 1 is money management, but yeah, it's big enough that target 2 is an actionable target. And we have money management. This will be at least a second break even. So we have micro Russell long, the micro NQ short. crude is done. All right, no, crude is not done. Yeah, crude is done for the 9 a.m. mini session. +2. Single break-even trade was all we got. There's target 2 on the micro Russell. So that is a win. This is going to be a winning trade. Target 3. And the trailer is at 11.8. Micro Russell seems to be tracking pretty fairly closely with the YM, both pulling back slightly right now. Micro NQ in a short, approaching money management. I don't personally trade all of these. These are examples. I typically trade crude. I actually trade micro gold starting at 8 o'clock a little bit. And when I have the chance, I'll trade the micro YM. I usually don't get a chance when I'm calling the room because there's too much going on at market open at 9:30 to try to keep track of what's going on in the room and that micro YM chart, especially if I've got a late crude session. So basically, I have my start times staggered by about half an hour each. Gold's 8. My gold start time is 8 o'clock Eastern. But that's traded out of the NYMEX. So out of New York. Crude also traded out of New York. 9 o'clock start. So those are an hour apart, and then micro YM at 9:30. So I try to stagger my starts. So I'm typically not trading any more than two markets at the same time. That's about all I can really focus on properly. But now I'll go ahead and open up 7 different charts open on this workspace for examples. We've got 3 different strategies going here. All right. Crude's starting to move a little bit. We are done with that. I typically don't, but then for my day trades, typically I'm certainly out of market by noon almost every day. Typically I'm out by 10:30, between 10:30 and 11 Eastern. I know that Mike has had some cloud control trades go long in his room, but they closed. I know they closed out around like 3 or 4 o'clock. The latest session that I would trade on crude is mini session wise would be the 1 to 2:30 session. So if, my stop time on that is 2:30, but I'll of course if I'm in a trade I'll stay in. I won't exit the trade until close to the market close at 5. So all right, micro NQ with money management. So that is a break even, going to be at least a break even trade. Still 11.8 for the micro Russell stop. Looks like we missed target by 1 tick. 14.9, target is 15.0. What I would do in most cases, if I'm watching, it's the market I'm actually trading and watching it, when I get that close, I'll bring that position stop up to prior target. So I would have brought the position stop to target 2 and been taken out there on this position. I'd still have the trailing position on. But that's the kind of move I usually don't get a chance to make when I'm looking at this many charts. Yes, that's 2:30 Eastern. We always try to refer to exchange times so that everybody is kind of on the same page. In this case, crude is traded out of New York, so that's I'll always refer to it as Eastern time. Now my charts are all Eastern time because NinjaTrader doesn't give me the option of tying into exchange the individual charts to the exchange times. That's a feature I would love to see in NinjaTrader. The TradeStation does have. But so far, still long on the micro Russell. Just the second trade of the morning there. My normal mini sessions for crude are 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 11 a.m. Each of those is a 1 hour, and then 1 to 2:30. That one's a little bit longer because the afternoon sessions are usually a little bit slower. All right. Certainly. Can you hold that until after the crude inventory report? Because I do need to close down this stream and open a new stream for the inventory report at 10:30. I need to change charts and set up that stream shortly. So, do you mind coming back in that stream and asking that question? All right. Thank you, BJ. I'm going to close this one down, everybody, and I will be back in about 10 minutes for the crude oil inventory report session. The report will be at 10:30, and we'll start looking for trades. Wait 2 minutes and start looking for trades. I will be back shortly. We'll see everybody then.